This video will show you how to add room names to your plans. By this stage your drawing should look something like this, and we can go up to the Layer Properties Manager and create a new layer and call it GA Room Labels. We can make the colour yellow, and the line weight doesn't overly matter, but we'll leave it as 0.13, and we'll set that layer as current. And it's probably a good idea just to make sure that the hatching layer is hidden, so we'll change that while we're in here. Next we go to the Annotate tab, and standard text should be okay, or if you had an Arial style text style set up already, choose that. Then select multi-line text and zoom into one of the rooms. So we'll choose this one down here, and we'll draw a rectangle to indicate roughly where the text will go. And note that the text size is shown up here, so let's try and change that to 250. And then type in the name of the room in capitals. Now it'll appear larger than it really needs to be, but that's okay. And then if we double click with the middle mouse button, that'll take us back to the drawing, and we can see there where the text is. So it's now the right size. Let's check that. Properties 250, and we can change the justification of the text to middle center. That now allows us to go around the drawing and temporarily put in some lines roughly where we might want some of the room names to be. So we're just taking that as we go around the drawing. That line would be better going that way. We need one for the hall down here somewhere, roughly in the middle. And we can do that for all the rooms. And then we can go back to the first piece of text and lift that by the grip point, which is in the center of the text, or the midpoint, and we can put that on the midpoint of the line there. And then we can copy that around to the various rooms, and then go back and we would then amend the text to the room, to the appropriate room name. Now, as I said previously, you need to make sure that you delete any temporary lines like those ones, and as well as that, it's also a good idea to ensure that the text doesn't overlap with any of the dimensions or any of the items of furniture, although those aren't shown yet. So now you can go around and rename those rooms. And in fact, that first one should have been sunroom, and this one is the lounge. And we also should have put one up in the center of the utility room. So we'll just draw another temporary line here, and one in the utility room, and one in the boiler room as well, although it's in the doorway, so we'll just leave that one, do it separately. So we'll copy the one for the sunroom up, obviously making sure that everything is in the right place. So now we can change that one to utility. And just because it's overlapping slightly with the dimension there, and it's quite close to the door, we can move that slightly but keep it close to the center of the room as possible. Once all the room names are added, your ground floor plan should look similar to this.